Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. Today is a fantastic day. You know why? Because we get to introduce a new month. And it's a great month. It comes with a little bit of rain and showers, but it helps our flowers bloom. Do you know what month it is? Let's see. January, February, March. Did you say it? April. Do you want to sing that with me? January, February, March, April. April. And you know what number we start out with when we have our first day in our calendar month? It's a number 1. A lot of people call it April Fool's Day because you get to play nice tricks on each other, silly things. So have yourself some little bit of fun. So since we have 1 as our first number, we're going to put it on our first day, and our April starts on a Wednesday. Can you say Wednesday? Ooh, what sound do I hear? I hear our W sound. Can you say this with me? Wednesday. Wednesday. Good job. Do we see any other days of the week that have a W in it? Sunday. Nope. Monday. Nope. Tuesday. Nope. We have our Wednesday. How about Thursday? Oh, that makes that T sound. Friday. And Saturday. So only our Wednesday has our W sound for the week. Do you think you can sing our whole months of the year song together? Do you remember it? I have to do it sitting down, but make sure you're standing up. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then you turn around. Good, I hope you're practicing because we have 2 more fun months to go after April. So let's see what's in store for us today. Today we're going to be continuing our W sounds. So we have our silly W song. I'm going to move a little closer to show you. And it's sung to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. So let's see if you can figure this one out. Here are all those W sounds. I'm going to read it nice and slow so you can sing along with me. Willie would not wear a hat, wear a hat, wear a hat. Willie would not wear a hat, it made his hair too flat. I wish you would, Aunt Wanda said, Wanda said, Wanda said. I wish you would, Aunt Wanda said, and plopped one on his head. So he was so afraid his hair would be all flat. But Aunt Wanda wanted it so bad she plopped one right on his head. Can you sing that with me again and listen for our W sounds? Willie would not wear a hat, wear a hat, wear a hat. Willie would not wear a hat, it made his hair too flat. I wish you would, Aunt Wanda said, Wanda said, Wanda said, I wish you would, and Wanda said, and plopped one on his head. You can see his hat at the bottom. He doesn't look too happy, but I'm sure Aunt Wanda is very happy. Well, today we are going to be continuing our learning on our animal teams. How do we classify those fun animals that we have? We had our mammals like the bison. We had our friends, the fish with their cool gills. We had, what else did we have? We had so many different animals. We had our reptile friend. We're learning about lizards, and we found out that dinosaurs are reptiles from a long time ago. Pretty cool. So let's see what's in store for today. Today, we're going to learn about team amphibians. Are you ready? What is an amphibian? I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and then I'm going to show you a picture of an animal. I think you're really going to like it. And here's a clue. It makes the sound ribbit, ribbit. Do you think you know what it might be? Well, our amphibian friends are cold-blooded. That means if they go somewhere hot, they're going to get hot. And if they go somewhere really cold, they're going to get very cold. So they have to stay somewhere pretty much the same. Not too hot, not too cold. And they like to stay by either the water or where it's kind of a lot of moisture in the air. So usually by the water and lakes. That's the best one. They lay eggs just like our reptile friends. That's pretty cool. They also have a vertebrae, their backbone. Remember we were talking about how we have bones inside of our body and they have a backbone that goes all the way down. They have that too, so that's pretty cool. And some of our fun animal friends that are an amphibian are frogs, toads, some salamanders and newts. So if you ever get to go by a lake or by a pond, you might see these. It's a lot of fun. When we go on vacation, we go right next to the water and see if we can find any of the toads and the frogs and salamanders. And I'm not too big on picking them up, but our friends like to do that. So, did you guess what animal that we're going to talk about today? Our frogs. Our frogs are in the amphibian family. They can live in the water and on land. So they're kind of cool because they get to do a little bit of both. So let's see. Our frog here is a little funny looking, but it's there to protect them. Let's see why. Frogs come in all sorts of amazing shapes and colors, and they actually can be very pretty. Poison dart frogs can be multicolored. They shine so bright and they have big colors like a big blue, nice and bright, red, orange, and it looks so nice, but it's really because they have poison. Poison dart frogs can be multicolored, and mossy frogs have stunning camouflage, just like our friend the frog here. He doesn't look that good, right? Not that pretty, but he's protecting himself by using camouflage. And we've talked about this with our chameleon video, which I also added below this post. So this frog is protecting itself because it looks like a green moss that lives right around the water and no one can see him. So it keeps himself safe and protected. Most kind of frogs grow up by a process called, ready for it? Metamorphosis. What does that mean? Its body changes a few different times because when you're becoming a frog, you have to go through different steps, just like how we're babies. And then we go into little children, just like yourself. And we get older to teenagers, and we get older again like adults. Frogs change too. They begin their life as little frogs, little blobs of frogs made in jelly. What? Wiggling tadpoles then hatch out. You might see those at the river or the lakes. And they breathe underwater using gills, just like our fish friends. Isn't that cool? They can breathe just like our fish friends in the water. And they can also breathe when they're just hanging out in the grass on land. So cool. Eventually they grow legs and become tiny little froglets. They're so cute. Now they can start to breathe in the air. And finally they lose their little tails and become adults, ready to hop on land. So you can see a little bit of their pictures of how they're laid in the eggs right here. They look like a little tadpole. It doesn't look anything like a regular frog, but it's changing, right? And then it turns into a little froglet. It's kind of like a little frog with a tail. And then eventually, it looks like our regular adult frog. What sound does he make again? Ribbit, ribbit. So I don't know about you, but I think if I could be any animal, I would want to be an amphibian because then I can live in the water and outside of the water. That'd be really fun. What would you choose? Would you be a mammal like our bison friends? Would you be a flying fish like our fish friends? Or would you be something like our frog friends, who's an amphibian? Pretty cool. Well, I can't wait to hear. Now today, I've left you some fun scavenger hunts so you can go outside with mom and dad and you can see all the other things that are living and growing for the springtime. Be sure to take pictures. I'm going to show you a few of mine. Should be a beautiful day. You can watch the videos a little bit later and practice your morning songs anytime. I look forward to seeing you do your dancing. Have a great day.